right, y'all. God morning. God morning. I know I'm on a little bit later than usual, but nevertheless, I am here. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. Gonna let the room fill up just a little bit. Gonna let it fill up just a little bit. What's up, Visha? Blessings to you. Happy Friday. Listen, I was dragging a little bit this morning. I said, oh, Lord, you have kept me busy. He has kept me busy. I mean, so busy that, I've been sleeping. But today was one of those days where I'm like, Lord, I need a little bit of a break. I need to just slow down just a little bit. I pray that you guys are doing well. I pray that you're doing well, Visha. Our declaration is God is not withholding from you. God is not withholding from you. I'm going to say it again. The Lord is not withholding from you. I know you've been waiting. I know it's a serious situation. I know you may feel otherwise, because how many people know that a lot of times when God has us waiting, especially when you see other people being blessed, especially when it feels like, as obedient as you are, that nothing is not happening for you. The declaration and what he wants you to know on today is he's not withholding from you. The Bible tells us he withholds no good thing. That simply means that everything that is good for us, the Lord freely releases it to us. It makes you feel forgotten. I've been there. This was me this morning. This is where the revelation came from. He's not withholding. I just feel that. The Lord is not withholding from you. Sometimes the wait makes us feel like God is going to do us, like people have done us. Hey, Natasha, sometimes the wait makes us feel like God is going to give us the okie doke, like he's going to disappoint us like people have. So again, our declaration, the Lord is not withholding from you. I'm going to say it again. He's not withholding from you. Somebody needed this word. He is not withholding from you. So this morning, like I said, it was one of those mornings where I couldn't get it together, y'all. I couldn't wake up. And I finally got myself together. I'm like, Lord, I know I need to do a video. I know I need to broadcast. I know all these things. But it was one of those mornings where I'm just begging God, please, just let me have a few more minutes. Let me have an hour to just rest after I've taken these dogs out. Just let me chill. I wasn't feeling it. And so I laid there in the bed for a minute. And if you ain't gonna do it, just say that. I think we've all had one of those moments. Like, Lord, just tell me if you ain't gonna do it. Just tell me if this is not for me. But I knew that he wanted me. I've been kind of making my home a home. I've just been making my house a house. And so I knew that I wanted to go and see if I could find like little things, kitchen towels, little things, anybody, like when you move, what people don't tell you is that it takes months for you to like get your place together the way that you want it. Like it takes months, and what fit in one place may not fit in the other place. And so it's been a lot of that, a lot of, little essentials that I need. And so I knew this morning that he wanted me to go to TJ Maxx. I have been praying about this. I'm like, Lord, my house is naturally darker than the other house. I'm like, I need lamps. I need X, Y, and Z. And so little and little, God has been allowing for me to do little things. And not at a great cost. But and you need to tithe, Sabrina. I was having a moment where I went to TJ Maxx. I have been feeling, because I have been praying about it, the lamps. Like, I like light. I'm like, I need some lamps. And it was one of those things where God wasn't like leading me to go look for him. And I was feeling some kind of way. Because I'm like, God, this ain't a want, this is a need. And I've been feeling some type of way, praying about it. And then God is just silent. Just silent. So I was feeling like, God, do you not see what I need? Do you not see what I need? This was me. Do you not see what I need right now? So nevertheless, I go to TJ Maxx, y'all. When I say, I don't know what it is about these stores. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but a lot of these stores are like empty, like home decor wise. Most of these stores are empty. Is it like this where anybody else is? I'm like, Lord, I went to Home Goods yesterday. They barely had anything. They didn't really have what I needed. I go to TJ Maxx and I'm like, Lord, where is all the stuff? Where are the options? Where are the options at? Needless to say, I didn't get anything. And as I'm walking out of the store to come back home, the Lord told me, because I asked him, I said, Lord, why did you lead me here? It's on the other side of this city. Why did you lead me here? If you knew they didn't have anything, you ever like felt that way about your life? Like God tells you to do something and the result is not favorable? And you're looking up at God like, Lord, why did you tell me to do this? If you knew that this was going to be the result, I could have saved my energy. I could have saved my time. I could have spared myself the frustration, the disappointment, the discouragement. And so, as I'm asking God, why did you lead me here if you know they didn't have what I needed? You know what the Lord told me? He said, I needed you to see with your own eyes that I'm not withholding this thing from you. I'm going to say it again. When I asked God why he had me go and he knew they didn't have what I needed, the Lord straight up told me. He straight up told me, I needed you to come so that your heart didn't get bitter, so that disappointment and discouragement didn't set in. But I needed you to come. I needed you to come so that you can see that I'm not withholding from you. He said, I needed you to see that I wasn't just saying nothing for no reason. I'm not withholding. And the Lord told me, he began to speak to me in that moment. He said, there are so many of my children that are waiting. They're waiting for me to do what I said. They're waiting for the breakthrough, waiting for the shift. He said, even some of them have began to grow bitter and disgruntled hearts because they've been waiting so long and they don't get why I keep saying it's not time. They don't get it. And he said, and child, just like you had to come here to see, even though you came up empty-handed, just like I had you do this to see I wasn't withholding. He said, there are many times in the process that I bring my children through where I lead them to do something and the door doesn't open. But he says a lot of people are not like you, child. They get mad. They get even more bitter, not realizing that I needed them to do it so that they could see that I'm not withholding. It's just the blessing is not ready. The blessing's not ready. He says, tell them I haven't forgotten about them. I'm not delaying things. It's not the devil. He said, but I'm making the way. The blessing's just not ready yet. As Visha used to say, the Lord is saying, tell them it's not done baking yet. It's not done baking yet. It's almost ready. And the way that you know that it's almost ready is because there are so many confirmations throughout the day. There are so many different things that began to happen. But the Lord says what your spirit is perceiving about the season of life that you've entered into, it is correct. But it just ain't ready. Just like the rain. You can smell it before it rains. You can see the signs that rain is coming. The clouds will get dark. The sky will get a dark blue. It'll get real dark. Sometimes you can even smell it when it's about to rain, right? But just because we see all those signs doesn't mean that it's going to rain right there in that moment. But just like the rain, we wait. It's a sign. This is coming. Rain is coming. So if I'm outside, I need to get inside. If I'm out and about, I need to go ahead and prepare. Get my umbrella ready. The signs show us how to prepare. And what many of us have been perceiving are different things. Come on. Different things that are getting ready to take place. Your spirit perceives it. Your spirit perceives it. Whether it's living arrangements, yeah. Whether it's finances, whether it's something relationally, whether it's your health, whether it's a job. But the Lord says, pay attention to the signs and let them prepare you. Pay attention to the signs. They'll tell you what you need to do. Come on. Listen. Y'all see what she's saying? She was walking her dog and started going back home. Still no rain, but it's still coming. Absolutely. Life is the same way. And so there were some things in our process that God has to let us do. Because honestly, some situations, God knows it's a catch-22. I'm going to be mad if I pursue this and the door don't open. And I'm going to be mad if there's nothing for me to do. He knows it's a catch-22 with some of us. But he's not withholding your blessing. He's not withholding your breakthrough. He's not withholding. And I don't know who needed this reminder. I don't know who needed this reminder today. Maybe you've been waiting. Maybe you're like me. You're praying about it. God ain't saying nothing. It's crickets. Or you ask straight up if you can do certain things and God is like, no, not yet. And then you go back and you like, well, how long am I have to wait? How long it's going to take? How long it's going to take, God? Before my business booms? Before I get what you said I could have? The Lord says it's not because of anything that we've done. It's just simply because the blessing ain't ready yet. And I love how he gave me that revelation of the blessing not being ready yet. Because in the moment of me going and seeing like what little TJ Maxx had, what little Home Goods had, I understood that God, you're not ignoring me. You just know that these stores don't have what I need yet. The blessing ain't here yet. It ain't here yet. Come on. But just because it's not here yet, doesn't mean that it never will come. Just because it hasn't happened yet, doesn't mean that it won't happen. Just because you've been waiting forever and a day, doesn't mean that you're going to be waiting forever. Come on, that don't mean it won't be back in stock. You better preach. Hello, somebody. And even now he's leading me this morning when I did get up, like I prayed, I talked to God. I found that one of the things is talking through my grief, talking about my dog and just thanking God. And I found myself thinking about like relationally, right? And I'm like, Lord, the signs are all around me that like whoever you have for me, they're coming. They coming. Because I just know. They coming. And I said, Lord, But the old me, I had a moment of reflection. And I said, Lord, the old me would have been so desperate that I would have just entertained any and everybody. Right? I said, I would have just entertained any and everybody. And the next phrase that came out of my mouth, I said, Lord, even though I've waited for a long time, waiting a little while longer is nothing to me. Come on, that's for somebody. Come on. Even though you've been waiting a long time for that thing to happen. Yes, Lord. Even though you've been waiting for a long time, the Lord says, what's a little while longer? 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 There comes a point in everybody's process where you just, and the reason why I said that, I said, Lord, I'm not going to settle. I don't want to settle. The old me would have, but I'm not the new and improved me. The Tirra 2.0. I'm not settling, so I'd rather wait. You in the vein, Sabrina. I know some of y'all don't want to hear that because you ain't at that point. You're in that self-absorbed mindset that's taking the weight personal. And it ain't personal. It's personal, but it ain't personal in that way. When we say we taking something personal, it has a negative connotation, meaning I'm offended. Some of us have been offended at God. We've been feeling some type of way. So we get offended. We get triggered when he says, wait a little while longer, or it's not time. But the Lord says today, just open up your eyes and just get it for once. You're not waiting because of what you've done wrong, because of what you need to do. God is literally preparing the way. He's leading me even now to think about my wilderness. Come on. He's leading me now to even think about the wilderness. When I applied for the apartment in October, it was like the very beginning of October. And, yeah. And meeting the new manager and how that played out. All those years I thought that God wasn't paying attention to me. I felt like he was overlooking my obedience, my faith, the fact that I was trying as hard as I could. If feeling a type of way was a person, it was me. If offense to God was a person, it was me. Come on, I was the opposite of Monica's don't take it personal. I was the epitome of taking everything personal. I took it personal when God said no. I took it personal. Anybody been there? I took it personal when he said it ain't time. I took it personal when God was saying, chill out, chill out, chill out. I took it personal. What you mean, chill out, God? Do you not see how my life is declining? Do you not see how these circumstances are overwhelming me? Do you not see what the devil is doing? Do you not see who he's using? And you want to tell me to chill out? It's personal. I was the definition of feeling some. If I could be a meme for that song, it would be fitting. The old me. But when I moved and I found out and I just saw the strategic timing of God, I thought that in that season I was so mad because I had given God everything. And I felt like me waiting, it was a trigger for my childhood. Like for many people, the wait triggers responses that we've had growing up. So me waiting, I felt like I wasn't enough. I felt like I wasn't enough. I felt like, God, what more do you want from me? I've given I've given you everything. I've given you everything and you still want more? I've healed, I've grown. I got something else to work on, God. What you mean? It felt like to me Because people had done that. Where I do one thing that you say, God, and then you move the goalpost. Then when I reach this goal, when I do this thing that you say, you move the goalpost again. The entire time, he was preparing the way. Yeah. The entire time, he was preparing the way. The same way that now he is, come on, preparing the way. He's preparing the way. Yeah. Just dare you to say, God's not withholding from me. Come on, I just dare you to type that in. He's not withholding. And now that you said that, I see you, Visha. It's going to come right on time. It's going to come right on time. I said it's going to come right on time. Yeah. And that's it. That's it. That is it. He's not withholding from you. He's not withholding. Yeah. He's not. He's not. Come on. He's my only hope too. I'm sorry, y'all. I cut off the music. He's my only hope too. Yeah, absolutely. And that's the broadcast, y'all. It's going to come right on time. 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 Ooh, I feel goosebumps reading that. It's going to come right on time. Tell him, Capone, it's going to come right on time for a minute. Tell him, come here. Tell him it's going to come right on time. And that's it. Listen, if you have not liked this video, do me a favor and like it. If you're not following me on TikTok, please follow me there. We're still going to be broadcasting on YouTube. But there's another shift coming. There's another shift coming. And there's going to be peace in the waiting. There's going to be peace. Just like there's peace now, there's going to be peace. That's it, though. There are some of y'all that need to sow. Seed number, Mrs. Welker, 711. 711. 711. Oh, it's about to get a lot better for you, Sabrina. I know you just started the new job. The TikTok name is thoughtsbyt. But the Lord says to tell you, can somebody type in the TikTok name? You're going to love this new job. You're going to love this new job. The Lord says to tell you, you are legitimately going to love the new job. You are going to love it. You're going to love it. The Lord says to tell you again, you're literally going to love it. No, the TikTok name. The TikTok name is thoughtsbyt. Same name on here. You can type in my real name. It'll pop up. The goal is to get to 1,000 followers. It's amazing. In just a week of me really maybe a week and a half. It's been 2 weeks. I went from like 100 followers to like 700. And so I know that it's a lot of people that need me there. Yeah. There's a lot of people that need me on that platform. So I'm trying to shift with God. We'll be going live here. We'll be going live there. Yeah. Yeah, that's what God said. That's what he told me this morning when I saw you're so funny, girl. You're so funny. Y'all, I don't know if y'all have been following Sabrina. She is hilarious. Sis is hilarious. I like rolled. I let out almost one of those loud laughters. It was hilarious. Your post that I commented, it was hilarious. That story was hilarious. Yeah, but the Lord told me when I saw it, he said, I spoke that through you, that she would find a job with a pay cut. But the Lord says that there will be peace. There will be peace there. There's already peace there. It won't be the mess. It won't be the drama. It won't be all of that. And you're going to be surprised that job it will offer like you the opportunity to like increase your pay to move up the ranks. You just got to stay the course. You just got to stay faithful. Just got to stay the course. You just got to stay faithful. And it gives you spare time in the evenings. I hear you, Lord. To like relax, to focus on doing hair. It just gives you the freedom that the other job didn't. It ain't yet time for school though, but you know that. Nah, that's okay. That's what I hear. It's about to get a lot better for you. It's about to get a lot better. Yeah. It's all God. There are some of y'all that need to sow seed into this word. Some of y'all need to tithe. Go do both. The seed title is Peace Be Still. The seed title. Yep, the seed title is Peace Be Still. Sow your best seed. Whether it's 10, whether it's 20, whether it's 30, whether it's 100, sow your best seed. And that's it, y'all. I love y'all. I am rooting for you. So, till next time, y'all. Peace.